trying to make a retro room, so you're getting rid of some stuff here. You said you're renting a room out?
Yeah, I was making a retro room, but now I'm selling it. All the stuff.
Ah.
So I can turn it into a room so I can rent it out.
Gotcha. So you're not getting rid of all your games, are you?
Oh, there's only a couple I'm keeping.
Gotcha.
I'm definitely getting rid of a lot of the railgun shooters and stuff like that, just because I gotta get rid of that old-fashioned tube TV.
Gotcha.
Too huge, taking up space.
All right.
Sacrifices that you made.
Yeah, you got to have that to have the guns work correctly. Quake. All right.
Wow, they actually made Independence Day.
Yeah, actually pretty good.
It's just like his ass. Wow.
Yeah, for a pop. Yeah, they made it look pretty good. So these are the fake Pokemon games, and we were just talking about it, they make them look really, really good now, to where it's really hard to tell, even down to the saying Nintendo inside and everything. It's crazy. But yeah, you can get these pretty cheap. All right. Cool. Couple guns here. Nintendo Predator. Super Scope. See what happens. So we made a deal on all the games, toy, and this is pretty rare actually. This is the closest thing that you can get to the arcade version of like Time Crisis or something like that. This is really cool. Kind of hard to find that. You still have to have a tube TV to use it though. Super Scope, Zapper. Some decent games. You saw the games there. So yeah, cool. It was money and trade. So I did really good with this. He's a really good customer. He comes in here all the time. That's why I didn't film him. I don't like to film everybody, especially if they don't want to be filmed. So it was a good deal. So you guys may remember the turtles I bought a while back. I am finally getting them out for sale, because the first, I would say, month, it was just collectors coming over getting what they wanted. I sold a ton of them. So we are down to maybe a tote left. That's about it. So I've already sold probably 70% of them. So I'm just putting the rest out in the store here. That way when people come in, it's the wow factor. So I had a guy just call me up and say that he buys storage units and that he got these, what do you say? Boba Fett. He didn't know Boba Fett here, which is cool. But anyways, I guess the only bad thing I guess you could say is that we got like they're pretty much all the same. But whatever, it's cool. So we got the Smuggler's Bounty box that has a really cool shirt in it, IG-88 and a Boba Fett, and then a Civil War that has a cool shirt in it. The 2-pack Iron Maiden, Iron Man and Cap, and the Dorbs Iron Man
Lanyard thing,
and a little comic book, and then this one, a little pin and a patch. But yeah, a pretty good deal. I think I could have got it for a little bit less, because judging from the way that he perked up when I told him the price, I think I could have definitely got it a lot cheaper, but I don't like to rip people off. So anyways, you guys know we have these. Come in and get one. He did give us about 10 posters or so too. You know, they're cheaper posters, but still cool. Like a little Hawkeye here. I don't want to do the whole thing here, but like you get the point. Yeah, there he is. Nice high resolution posters. But yeah, anyway, cool. Oh yeah, PS3 today with about 14 games, PAL games on top of that. Nice, beautiful Super Nintendo. A boxed Super Mario Kart, which was awesome. And a couple cheaper boxed games here, nothing crazy. But that was awesome to get that one. They're hard to find that nice right there without cleaning them. It's not working though, so I gotta clean that, fix it. And what else did I buy today? I know there was some other stuff. I thought there was one more thing. They already put it out. I think I already put a couple games or something. But anyways, yeah, wild. Just, you know, out of the blue. Hey, do you buy these things? Yeah, yes we do. And the next thing you know, just deliver it. Bam. What's up, guys? Of course, it's raining again. Lightning is horrible right now. I had to go to the store because I had a guy call me and said that he had a bunch of graded comics. They're in here. I'm going to show them to you here in a little bit. He actually came to the store 2 or 3 days ago, and you can see how freaking packed it is in my van right now. It's getting stupid. So here are the graded comics I got off the guy. Like I said, I got another probably 250 to 275 comics that are anywhere from 50 cents to $5. Nothing really crazy in there. But a couple of the graphic novels of the Inhumans. There was 2 of those in there. And a couple other decent older Fantastic Fours. You know. But yeah. So we got the origin of the Inhumans. Just, you know, some decent stuff. Wrecker. Yeah. First Black Bolt at a 5, but it's PGX, which, you know, whatever. They're kind of frowned upon. So, nothing too crazy there. This was probably the best book in there at a 7 PGX. You don't really know what CGC or CBS would grade it as. I mean, it looks pretty dang good to me. I mean, there's some wear on the corner. But overall, I mean, it looks pretty dang good. So, I mean, I wouldn't argue with that 7. But, I mean, there's some decent stuff in here. You know, nothing too crazy besides, you know, the FF number 45 there. But, King Size Hulk, which really isn't that crazy. And then, you know, this one's okay here, too. First appearance of Medusa in the Frightful Four. So, yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. He wanted way too much at first. And so I offered him what I offered him, and he said no, and then came back today. So, obviously, wherever else he went, you know, they didn't want to pay as much as I offered him. So, and I'm serious, too. When I say an offer, you know, I'm not going to retract that offer. Unless you leave and come back, then I might. But in this case, I didn't. A guy brought this in along with some comics. Actually, there was a couple. Let me see where they're at. I wish comics here from mid-40s. I love the cover to this. I mean, it's amazing. But it's just completely trash, unfortunately. It's still a decent book, you know, if you just want to look at it and read it for whatever reason. You know, just a reader copy, really. And that's even if you can... I haven't even looked to see if that goes all the way through to where the words are. Hopefully it doesn't. I love this kind of stuff. This is what I actually read. A lot of people don't. I did get some pops in, too. Retired Prime. Retired. And then... these guys here, which they only made 500 of. So I got the green one and the, I believe, I want to say, yeah, the yellow one. Which I think they're really cool. Only made 500 of them, so definitely putting those back. Just like that Skeletor. The other thing I picked up last week that I forgot to film was some really high-grade New Mutants books here. We got 87, which is the first Cable. And it is really, really nice. And the first Deadpool, number 98 here. So, I mean, those should grade very high. Hopefully at least in the mid 9s. 9.4, maybe 9.6. The guy I bought them from was saying that he thinks you're going to be a 9.8, but I very, very seriously doubt that. There's always something you don't see. There is some minor wear on the spine here, which I think is going to hold that back. So, no, this one maybe a 9.6 here. But these are very, very sought after books right now. This one's going insane. This one has been going insane in the past few years, which it's so funny to think about, like not even that long ago that these books weren't even really wanted as far as like, comic collectors per se. You could get this for a couple dollars. Nobody, it wasn't nothing now. Like high grades are going $800-900. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is, and that's what makes this hobby fun and exciting because you never know what's going to be that next big thing. And, it's like, how many of those could you have gotten, 10, 15 years ago for, maybe $5 or so. And this one here, shoot, I remember passing these up for $1 or $2. It's funny. So, anyway, just, food for thought there. All right. So Elvis is back. Brought some more games in today. I didn't know you were going to bring them that soon. That's cool. I always love buying, me. Decent stuff. A lot of Genesis games. And you got these clamshell cases. You got them from a guy on eBay or something?
Retro game cases.
Retro. Okay, gotcha. Lion King, Captain America, Mutant League, Aladdin. Some of these here. Alright. Michael Jackson Moonwalker. Cool. Sega CD.
Bunch of random stuff.
Random.
These are empty. You can have those.
Little DVD.
You can put
Gotcha.
pieces in them or something.
Cool.
I was going to give these to you too.
Oh, thanks,
They
man.
work. I just don't need them.
Don't need them. All right, got some free stuff here. Awesome.
And you can have some.
Oh well,
free,
thank you, sir. I got. Well, oh wow, it's getting better. The deal is better. This free stuff.
This is free as well.
Okay.
Just stuff.
Oh, this is okay. We're gonna have to listen to this.
Yeah,
Mortal
yeah,
Kombat,
yeah,
the album.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
All right.
All right.
Let's
So
go. All right.
these
So
are the games.
all right, Sega CD. All right, put it right there. Cool. Turtle Champions. Cool. Mickey Mania.
You can access the library database.
Yep. That's a rare one.
Yeah. Pretty regularly goes for about $80 to $90 from what I've seen.
Mortal Kombat. Cool. Awesome. The graphics back then. Oh boy.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Hey, at the time they blew you away.
Well, this one's actually the graphics on this one are pretty good actually. It's just when they tried to go with the whole like 3D effect, it just didn't really work out. Battle
Seal
Corps.
Feed is pretty nice. Seal Feed's kind of 3D like,
Yeah.
and
And the system itself here. Cool.
these are the
Awesome.
RF shielding plates
Gotcha.
that attach to the Model 1 Genesis.
Cool. All right then. All right. So, like you were saying, you want me to kind of like come up with a price?
Yeah, if you can come up just a price of what you'd pay for them,
All right.
and then we can just go from there.
See what happens.
All right.
We got everything for a good deal. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Thank you.
So awesome. I might actually play this. I don't know. It's been a while.
I would, man. I would throw. And you know what? The only thing I don't have in there, but I'll bring you, is I thought I had a power supply. I thought I put it in there, but I've got a power supply for that.
Yeah.
You know how that hooks up, though. So,
Yeah, for sure, man.
Cool.
Awesome.
And you might even have a spare power supply.
Just kidding. Doesn't even know. Drop. So, it is a Friday, and it's summertime. So, we have been really packed in here. This is the first moment I have took a breath here. Okay, looks like there's nobody out in the parking lot. So, yeah. So, you can barely walk in here. Well, I mean, the store's small anyways, but whatever. I I had a guy bring me some Halo stuff, 15 Halo figures. Some of these are really freaking cool, but they weigh like 4 pounds or something. I mean, this dude's like, I would not want to ship that on eBay. But some of these are just really freaking rad, man. I mean, look at that. Really freaking cool figures. So yeah, I mean, just really, really cool stuff, man. I mean, this, you don't see this all the time. I mean, some of these are hard to find. Master Chief there. And then a friend of mine brought me some Star Wars stuff. Some cooler Star Wars stuff that she had doubles of. So, yep. Got some more of the Halo guys over here. Just trying to get a couple of them so you guys can see all that. Little McFarlane one there. So we just had some really killer PS1 games come in. As you can see here, some of these I already had, but a lot of these are newer ones. Let's see. Definitely Wild Arms 2. Parasite Eve. This one's kind of hard to find with the being complete. Persona, obviously a great game still. Way up there in the price. Breath of Fire 3. Let's go down here. I thought there was a few more. A couple Final Fantasy 7s. Even though I already have about 10 of them. But yeah, some pretty decent PS1 games there. So, and they're all 100% complete, which is awesome. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Have fun!